Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. You guys are doing well. We made it out to what we call our little paradise here. We are near the town. We're just a ride away from Paradise, Michigan, so I think we can definitely call it paradise. We have checked into our guest house property here. Our friends have some acreage here in the upper Michigan Peninsula that they use to boondock in the summer, actually. It gets really snowy here, so they don't live here full time, but we are gracious friends that we're very, very thankful to be able to be given a nice spot. So we've got our own little campsite over here. Not full hookups. They did drill a well and they have a septic here. No power out here. Everybody's off grid. So solar panels, you can see up here, we've got solar panels on the green barn there. It's a really neat property, and it's a work in progress. They come here in the summer. They've actually running a tractor over there, so they're constantly doing work because this is the time of year to do it. A little off-grid paradise here, and I gotta tell you, I'm a little jealous, guys. I'm a little jealous of how awesome this place is coming along. They've got little wood cabins made out of cedar, like the side of cedar trees. So Diana's here, a little fire pit here. The Bigfoot's level, the trailer is not. Got the bike out to ride today. They've got several of these homemade storage containers with natural wood siding that they've not stained, but protected in a way. There's some more solar panels over there. The tree line, that's a natural Hiawatha National Forest borders their property, so nobody can even get in the way. You can see or hear the tractor over there working. A couple geo trackers on the property also. So Diana's gonna ride with me again on Black Betty, and we're gonna go check out a new lake. We are in the lake area. We haven't been to Lake Huron. Huron? I'm gonna go check that one out today. The kiddies. Dad, we don't want to go on the motorcycle. I don't blame you guys. Why don't you guys just stay here, and when I get back, we'll have some good num-nums, okay? Yeah, some really good num-nums for the babies, okay? Little bit of a heat wave going on right now in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. It's the effects of what's going on everywhere else. You know, here, it's not gonna be in the 70s today. It's gonna be in the 80s, actually. So we're ready for it. I'm gonna wear my jeans because I gotta have my jeans for riding. Here's another one of those portable sheds with that beautiful natural look there. Brought the grill out so we can grill, and we're gonna get on the bike and go check out town. Come on. This is my new Michigan Harley shirt that I got in Unison. You haven't seen it. Let me set this up somewhere so I can show you. It's got the hog and the bull and the wolf and the chicken and the bald eagle playing poker on the table in the back. It's Bald Eagle Harley Davidson, my first official Michigan shirt, Harley. And then today I'm going to be wearing my travel Harley vest. This has all of my patches from all of the neat, quirky places that Diana and I have traveled. A lot of these I actually, before I even met Diana, so I've been collecting travel patches for quite some time. And in the pocket of this one, I have now 7 new patches that need to go on to this vest, as well as I think 4 on my other one. So I'm gonna wear the half face helmet. Diana wants to wear the full face helmet, and we'll get on in to St. Ignace, Michigan, I think is where we're heading to start, and Lake Huron, the bay outside Lake Huron. Let's go, guys. Now, the roads to get back to civilization back here are a little sketchy. It's all dirt, and it's very loose dirt, and we have to be very careful and conscious about the fact that it can get squirrely. It's like riding in very loose gravel. The front wheel can go quick, so I keep it as straight as possible, keep a strong grip on both handlebars, and if we hit anything that looks extra loose, just pucker up the butthole and get through. Not bad. We're out in a couple miles back to road. Well, our first stop here is St. Ignace, Michigan, and we are going to look at some shops. We are going to probably get some food first. So they have free parking here for 3 hours, and then we can go stroll up and down this way. And hey, your vest looks good.
Thank you.
We need to get patches on both of our vests here. And then we got the Huron Bay that connects to Lake Huron Huron, however you say that, over here. So it's a neat little town. We got St. Ignace Tattoo Shop open here. Let's get some food first. KC Hobbies. Oh gosh. They got the mini Maxes out now. What else they got? Lots of, look at this. Cheapest pop in town. That's how you know we're up north. They don't call it soda here. They call it pop. You can get your pop in here. And we did get an air quality notification on the weather app. It's about the only thing that really happens here, but the Canadien wildfires up there is making it smoky, and we can't even see the sun, but it's really like orangey from the wildfires up north because we're getting that northern wind up here. So the weather's otherwise perfect, unless wildfire smoke bothers you in air quality, but I think
I'm from California.
Oh yeah, you're used to the pollution and the wildfires anyway. So
to me, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's not bad. What we got here? Salty Mac Brewing Company, coffee, beer, and pizza. It's a brewery and a coffee house. I think we have to try this one. All right, we got a pizza order in. You order your pizza there. And then it is a brewery here inside, guys. I wish you had smell-o-vision because it smells so awesome. So what you do is you purchase a wristband. I'm wearing it's got an RDIF reader in it, and that's connected to my bank card that they just scanned. And then you come over here, you grab a glass, and then you got all these options. And up here they list what they are, how much alcohol content, and they charge you by the ounce. There was one other place that was similar to this many years ago in Hereford, Texas, called Poor Brothers. They were a Harvest Host too, but they've closed. They didn't make it as a business. So it's been a while. And there's also one in Texas by Mom's house that we went to, that Firehouse Pizza place had one. So there are two that I know of in the country. I'm sure there are more. Yeah, you can even grab a little sampler glass and get your own little flight, do a 1 or 2 ounce flight. I'm gonna go with this one, the Highland Mango. Like this. Oh, it turned green.
Turned green, okay.
Now I'm available to pour. Mango. It's kind of like you just do your own flights here. By the way, I have to tell them something because this is not carnivore related. Look.
Yes, you need to tell them.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm not gonna.
Don't say you're not.
I'm gonna do my own version of whatever I want. There, I said it. I know I said I was gonna do the carnivore diet, but look, guys, I just want to make some changes. So I'm gonna try to eat more meat and eat more healthy, but I don't want to suffer. And everybody keeps saying on my videos anyway that, you know, every beer you drink ruins it. So you can't even have one beer, otherwise you're not on the carnivore diet. There's no such thing as a cheat day on the carnivore diet. So unfortunately, I'm gonna eat more meat, but I'm gonna continue to enjoy life, okay? So we'll see. All right, and speaking of no more diet, it has been a while, guys. This pepperoni pizza looks fire. And Diana got her Korean barbecue pizza. Wow, it looks really good too. Nice.
So crunchy.
Crunchy? I like thin crust crunchy pizzas. Oh wow. It really is. Oh my gosh.
I wonder what kind of meat is it?
This is super good. All right, well, we thoroughly enjoyed this place, and we're looking in their souvenir shop. They've got all sorts of neat stuff. They got koozies and stickers. I'm going to get a couple things. I'm going to get a magnet. It's a thin magnet. And also the same exact patch. Right there, a patch for my vest. Yes. So their mascot here upstairs, I got Diana a plush version. It's splitting image, right? And it says Salty Mac Brewing Company. There you go, honey.
I think she said his name is Mac.
Mac? Okay, we'll go with Mac.
Love me.
Instead of Salty Mac, he's Furry Mac.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the boardwalk and the Lake Huron Bay. Technically, it's all the lake, but this town calls it the bay. Maybe because it's got that block, that title block right there. But yeah, another lake off of our list, Diana. What do you think? We're hitting all the Great Lakes on this trip. It's crazy.
We should count all the lakes we've been touching.
My goodness.
I think someone lost the boat, honey.
Yeah, that one is drifting. It is definitely moving. Is he going to get it?
Is that your boat?
Oh, that's his. Oh no. Poor guy's gonna have to make a swim for it. Oh my gosh, he's going for it. Poor guy.
The water must be freezing.
Oh, I know it.
You can do it.
He's given up.
It's not that far. You can do it.
Uh-oh. Maybe he's hoping it'll just wash ashore down farther in the lake or something. So Diana and I flagged down this guy on a jet ski over here, and we begged him to help. So he's got a rope tow, and he's bringing the boat back to the owner.
Thank goodness.
Saved. Because the wind started picking up a little bit, and it was taking it. We have noticed that everybody here in Michigan is so helpful and considerate of others.
Friendly.
You know, we all just, I don't know, it's just a really good, feel-good town.
Mm-hmm. Everyone takes care of each other.
Yep. So he's bringing it over, and the gentleman is trying to, well, warm up over here on the shore because he got pretty cold out there in the water. I don't even think I could have swam that far out to get it. All right, he got his boat back. Well, we had fun. I actually got a few more magnets on the way out, so 4 in this area. Well, we're gonna pack up and head to another spot, maybe hit another thrift store, or is it a estate sale or something? I don't know. We'll see. We want to head to this other attraction we saw on the way here called Castle Rock, see if that's open. Because it looked quirky, definitely. Okay, so this quirky spot we actually passed on the interstate on I-75 as we were going by, and I tapped Diana on the leg. I said, we gotta check this place out. This place looks quirky. This is Castle Rock Curios, and complete with Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox. Babe the Blue Ox. And possibly a castle rock that we can climb. I'm sure there's an admittance fee, but it looks quirky enough to try. So let's do it. Yeah, a little roadside attraction. Follow Paul Bunyan's footsteps to climb Castle Rock, open 9 to 9. And how about that for a roadside attraction? $1. Yeah. All right, we're gonna follow the yellow footprints out. Following the footprints outside. 5,000 steps. No, a little less than that. Oh good, we get to get a little closer to our friends. Let's go say hi to our friends up here first. Mr. Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox. How ya guys doing? Up here in the Youper. Yeah, looking good, guys. Looking good. We're gonna go check out the rock up there. Make sure I activate my outdoor walk on my watch so I get credit for this. Oh yeah. Just a few steps, just a few steps. Whew. We already had to shed a layer. Should have just left our vests back at the bike, but surprisingly, it's a lot steeper than it looks from the road. We're at eye level now. I gotta stop and look up the mountain. Oh boy, it is very, very steep. That's okay. That's okay. This is our punishment for breaking our diet, huh?
It is.
Okay, I think we are almost, oh, son of a, holy cow. Every 1 hour they have a resting place, so.
It is not taking us an hour.
Oh my gosh.
He's exaggerating. It's not that
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
We're just not used to doing stairs.
They are really steep stairs. They are not like your normal stairs. There's the interstate down there. Oh, I think we're close, Diana. I can see through the fence. I can see the Castle Rock staircase. Oh, where that flag is. No, I think it's a ramp. Whoo-wee. A lot of people over there. I'm gonna go over here to the left first. See if we got any views. It's still cloudy. Still smoky here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, look at Lake Huron out there. Wow, that's cool. And there's where we're heading, up to the top of Castle Rock there. All right, last leg of this. Yes, it's still uphill, but it's a ramp instead of stairs. Should we peek off the edge? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Well then. Okay, here's the top. American flag at Castle Rock. And we're there. Let's go to the edge. Let's go all the way to the edge. They got a little viewing thing here. And there's the gift store right down there at the bottom. A motorcycle right there. Here at the end, they've got a bunch of locks. Love locks, right? Is that what you call those? Yeah, we can take a selfie. Did you know that Michigan is so green, guys? Yeah, off season, not in the summertime. They do get a lot of rain here. We've been very blessed on our stay. Very blessed. And in the meantime, even Washington State, my friends all back home say it has been dry. July, August, it has been dry up in Washington. So you gotta
Bruce
pick.
Bruce is liking the view.
Oh, Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get back down there and then probably head back to our camp. Maybe have a campfire tonight, Diana. We got some firewood to burn. Yeah. And then get back to our diet, or what do you think?
Yes. Tomorrow I'm back to my diet.
I'm not going to quote her. She's going to do what she wants to do, and I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
At least a month.
Okay. A month you're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And we'll get back down, and we'll check back in when we get back to camp, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, magnets. Castle Rock, it shows, I like it because it shows Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Box in it. But down here, I just got one of these at the other store. It's a patch magnet for $4.50. And it also shows Paul Bunyan, Babe the Blue Box, the entire castle with the American flag. I think that's a really neat magnet. If I can't get a patch, how about a patch magnet? Yeah. Oh my gosh, they actually do have patches here also, guys. So there's the patch version. Here's the magnet. They have the same exact one for my vest for $3.99. Yes. We're out here having a campfire, guys. Our first campfire since we left our favorite campground. We just heard about a festival coming up here too. Here's our fire, big old fire pit.
I think it's in a week now because
And there's our rigs over there.
2 weeks, I think.
All right, we're back and it's the next day. More sunshine in Michigan, guys. We're gonna go do our morning walk and then make breakfast, but I want to show you a little bit more of this property. Again, it's 10 acres, and the only thing I can compare that to is my 1 acre that I had in Arizona. You know, like we maximized that 1 acre, but what do you do with 10 times that much? And we're gonna show you how long this is. It's a long, skinny 10 acres. And actually he has 10 more. His family has 10 more adjoining acres, so a total of 20 acres out here in Michigan. I really like this windmill here. It's not super tall, but it's a windmill kit, just like the old wooden ones that Camper Van Kevin really likes. And this one's probably about 10 or 12 feet, and I like that. That way you can just peek and see which way the wind's coming from. So the wind's coming from right over there. Also, our friend has a couple different tractors and a lot of different tools and stuff, so he's able to get a lot more done. He's actually plowed a road that goes around their own homemade pond lake over here. And somebody in the family has a lumber mill here on site, so they're able to cut down, trees and stuff like this, clear it like this, and then they're using that wood on the property to build stuff here. So they're using the land's resources to build constantly. So, and we've seen them. They are working hard here. So the road goes through here and then wraps around that way. Here's the pond. And he said what he did is he just kind of got the bulldozer out here in the actual swamp and just started moving stuff. So it's almost like a complete moat that goes around and a clearing in the middle. Looks like an old deer blind type shed. Eventually, I think he's going to put those planks on this one too, just to make it fit in with the surroundings here. We're not landlocked in Michigan, so yeah, might as well have a boat out here. Look at that steering wheel. The boat steering wheel. I think that's the same one we have on display in the Naughty Bus, actually. I don't know what he plans to do with this. I think it'd be a cool little tree fort, just to put it somewhere and turn it into a toy out here. It's really, really quiet. I mean, really quiet. Billy actually took me on his Geo Tracker 4-wheel drive all the way around this and showed me how much is out here and how the road kind of goes through. It's funny because we call him Billy 2.0. We got Billy down in Mississippi, then we got a Billy up here in Michigan. So Billy 2.0. And then over here at the back part of the man-made lake or pond, again, having a bulldozer is nice because this was all swampland and he moved the dirt from up there, pulled it here, and pulled it this way to put a road so that he could actually designate between the pond and the road and be able to use this area. There's even a dock. There's literally a dock right here. Love this. What a great idea. We got some decoy ducks. Because ducks are great. Today there aren't any, but yesterday there was a swarm of baby ducks in here. So they are definitely using this area. We've seen it. Water's a little shallow, so yeah, probably just magnet fishing out here. I wouldn't go kayaking in this. But ironically, there's no mosquitoes? Do the mosquitoes only come out at night? I don't know. There's no mosquitoes, just lots of dragonflies. And then a picnic table and a paddle boat. Heck yeah, that's nice. So now we're leaving their 10 acres and we're gonna go over to another 10 acres over here where another brother is in the very early stages of also homesteading out here in an RV. And I heard some news that today is the day they may have just finally hit water, which is a very exciting thing when you're off-grid homesteading and you become so self-sufficient that you have your own water on your property. Apparently the water table is very low here in this part of Michigan, and they did it without any tools. So we're about to see their camp here. Here's a piece of land that they're utilizing. They got a skid steer up there clear in the top part, and they got 2 homemade cabins here on the property here. But we're gonna keep going down this road right here. There is no shortage of trees here for really nice shade and just a very woodsy. I mean, this is an amazing trail to walk. Can you imagine, like, every morning coming out and drinking coffee and walking these trails through here?
Amazing.
Like,
This is great.
there are definitely certain times of the day where the skeeters are probably more relevant. But we haven't really had any fly problems like we did in other parts of Michigan. Yeah, no flies. We're gonna take this turn in here because I got a tip that they actually got a schoolie and they are using it as storage right now. But they have all these little areas that they've kind of cleared for temporary camping. And oh yeah, that is definitely a school bus. You'd never know it's out here. Let's see if it's intact and everything. Well, I mean, it has windows. You know what? It even has screens on some of these. This thing's been partially converted, I think, Diana.
They used to live in it. They used to travel like us.
Oh, wow. And now it's parked here? So it's a front engine, but the engine is, well, she gone. She gone. Let's see if we can peek in here. I mean, it's probably just, like I said, storage right now. Well, the floor's still intact right there. Yep, it's just a storage shed right now. But these things are solid, and if they don't leak, it's a great use of storage. You know, I have a vision. I don't know for sure that I'm actually going to try Taterland type stuff again, but can you imagine getting a bunch of these old school buses? Like for really cheap or really affordable or free, and then have them towed to your property, and they're RVs, so there's no business permits, there's you don't need any permits. You just park them in different spots of the property, and then you can kind of work on it as you go. You know, I could have a Mickey bus, Diana. I could have a Mickey bus instead of a shed. So yeah, let's go walk over to the other property over here. So here we are at another brother's property with a really neatly decorated garden. There's even some nautical pylons and all those rocks and the starfish and everything. I mean, I really like this kind of look. He's also got a lot of like metal stuff over there. Now, the RV over here, it's a Class C It's like an 80s mallard. And that's what they're living in now while they build the property out. They've got a lean-to structure cover that you can turn into a cabin later. Lots of firewood. I hear the puppies. Now this is...
The name of the property is called Green Acres.
Green Acres? Oh yeah, there's a sign right there. It says Green Acres. And then over here, this is where they struck water apparently earlier this morning. The ground does look wet over there, but they built a trench trying to find water, and they went 14 feet down right there. So that pipe is, and that is where they hit water. And they were able to pump it out with this pump right here. They were pumping fresh water, and I even had a sip of it and drank it. And it's good drinking water here. I don't know if it's artesian well or what they hit, but just 14 feet down they hit. That's, I don't know if that's really good luck or what, but that is pretty awesome. Man. And that...
How much did they have to dig?
14 feet is where they hit it there.
14 feet.
So they were trying to find it down there, and they have steps. But just shovels. They didn't even use any tools here. So that's determination right there.
Yeah.
The three things you need to be sufficient off-grid, you need shelter, food, and water. Whether you're growing your own food or you have source to it, and your own water. Again, whether you have access to water or if you dug and found your own water. But those are the three things. Once you get out here, you don't need anything else. You are fully self-sufficient.
There's more over there.
So there should be 660 feet to go this way, past there. That's how wide it is. 10 acres is a lot. That's a lot. I mean, even if you just put a little place like right in the middle, and then you had all this extra room out there, you know. I don't know. Today we're inspired.
Really inspired.
In the past weeks, we had been looking at houses again, something like a fixer-upper. But now, all of a sudden, there's so much more to do when you build it yourself the way you want it. Just like the bus, you get raw land, and I know I've already done this venture, and a lot of people are probably wondering why exactly I left Taterland. I will tell that story one day. One day on this channel, I will tell you the full story, and you'll understand exactly why it had to go that way. But it's all good, and it didn't deter me, and maybe we'll find our own piece of property like this that we can develop together, okay? We'll see. Yeah, we're going to head back to camp, whip up some bacon, get some breakfast going, and figure out where we want to go next. Yep, I'm grilling up the bacon outside on the grill while Diana does hash browns and eggs inside the RV. Breakfast smells pretty good. We're going to eat outside here. Say pretty good teamwork. I'm back to introducing taters into my diet. So taters, bacon, and eggs.
It's okay, honey. You did really good.
Well, breakfast was awesome. And so we've only been here 2 days. And already it's like... So again, the cool thing about Michigan, upper Michigan, is that you don't need an air conditioner in the summer, you know? So 70 degrees all day. We're just running a couple fans. We got our vents open. But our batteries, even like right now where it's a little cloudy and a little bit of smoke from the Canada wildfires, I'm at 100% at 10 a.m. And so is Diana. She's at like 14 something volts. And she's only got a couple solar panels on there operating her fridge. So like it simplifies everything because you've reduced the need to run a generator more. I mean, we were so reliant on a generator when we were in Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, even Indiana. It was in the triple digits in Indiana. So I mean, we really had to come up as high as you could get here in this part of the country. And we got so many nice lakes around us. I think that's why it's just so comfortable for us. So, only one thing I got to figure out is that if we're going to spend more than a few days here, like we had talked about a week or maybe even 10 days, is that we got to figure out supplies. So we're in a little bit more of a remote area. Our hosts have told us that we can go with them when they go to town shopping. The nearest Walmart's about 45, 50-minute drive away, and we don't have a car. So we'd have to figure that out. We do have water. So their well water comes over here, and we have water access. This power box is not active because we are all off-grid here, but they did run it in case they wanted to use solar and feed off batteries from one of their other battery stations. But that's not power for us. We are just solar. And then a dump station, they actually put in a septic clean out right here. So it's right there, and that's great to have, but you would need to park in a way to access that a little better. For me right now, my dump is actually on the other side, and I don't have a long enough hose to go underneath and to be able to hit this. And oh, there's that sunshine peeking through. My tote, my Rhino tote, I'm only getting a year out of these things, guys, and I don't even use them that much, you know, but I guess we used it a lot in quartzsite once we figured out a system that worked. But it did not survive the winter there, and it went straight into the dumpster. So I don't have a portable poop tank with us right now. I'm doing some research trying to find a better model with some better tires, and I'll get back to you on that if I end up picking one up and testing that out to show the difference in how we're going to do it. But I think the future is, you know, if we do anything like a quartzsite, or we get property that doesn't have septic, we're going to have to get one of those macerators that cuts it up, and a pump that pushes it up into the tailgate so that we can go take it to the dump station in the pickup truck instead. Otherwise, yeah, we're just kind of, we are mooch docking in a private campground, and we're very comfortable right now. Both of us are. In fact, it's nice just being able to be outside and work. Diana's over there editing, and look, Yang's hanging out below her. So it's nice to be able to enjoy the outdoors a little more with more of a comfortable climate, and we can take the bike out anytime we like. So anyways, that's where we're at. We're still in Upper Michigan near Paradise, Michigan, and more videos to come. Enjoy the rest of your summer. We'll see you in a few days, guys. Bye-bye.